So if you're asking a question, you can say nina swali. And then ask. The verb ask is kuuliza, to ask. To ask. Kuuliza. So, anyone with swali?
Hakuna.
Okay. Then that's good. Where should we start? We start with page, let's start from the greetings. Check those questions. Who has answered, by the way? Who has already gone through them? Oh, nice. Maria. Oh, you too? Ah, okay, yeah. Great. That's good. Yeah, because it will help you if you go through them. Just a minute, Swahili made easy. I'm trying to open the document here. Swahili made easy, okay. There we go. Then that is good if you have already done that. So in page 17, there was some activity there on greetings. We have already practiced mambo poa and all that. Oh, which greetings are easy for you? Swahili greetings. Which greetings do you think they are easy for you? Now you don't need to check the book. You don't need to, you're like, bam.
Mambo.
Nice. Mambo.
Habari.
Habari yako.
Nice.
Hujambo.
And the days or the time of the day. So habari za asubuhi, mchana, jioni. I think the ones I find the hardest are the, I don't even know them, the how did you wake up?
Those are really hard. I agree.
Kaja or whatever it is, yeah. Those are difficult.
Yeah, I agree too. Those ones are a little complicated. How about you, Guled? Okay. I need to give you a short form. Which greetings for you are easy?
For me?
Yes, Mambo?
And everyone, Mambo, Habari, Mitiani, like the one word ones. Danny, I'm just gonna go free. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Then the other question is, how do you greet in your language?
We just say hello.
Okay, I want you to relate, like, okay, this is how you say habari in my language, something like that.
Hello, I would say.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, okay.
Maybe.
All hello will be habari.
I would assume so, and then mambo would be like hi. Or hey.
How about habari ya asubuhi? You have something like that.
I would say.
Sorry.
No.
Okay. I didn't hear about the habari ya asubuhi.
In Norwegian, I would say god morgen.
Good,
Pardon, Guten Morgen.
good morning. Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Which
very
is
similar to German.
Yeah, Guten Morgen in German.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah,
Mm,
amazing.
I thought you said Guten Morgen. Okay. But did I pronounce well? Or am I? Okay.
Very
Um,
sim-
hmm? Do you say that? Guten Morgen, or is it?
in German, yeah.
Okay.
In English,
Yeah,
good morning.
Um, okay. Then I guess someone can relate it with English because good morning. No. It's only that Kiswahili cannot be. It's
I
totally.
think the only thing I find confusing about them is when I translate them is they make sense, like good morning, but the difference is that the answer or the reply, because good morning, the reply would be good morning. Like no one would be like good morning, you'd be like good.
Mm,
Or like fine.
morning. Good.
Yeah, it would be a really strange reply.
yeah. And actually, you've just helped me remember something. I was always having this student. I'll always ask. I used to ask myself whenever we come to class, and then I'm like, "Hey, habari," and then he'll reply back, "Habari," and then I'm like, "Dude, you always forget to just say habari, habari." But now, yeah, actually, it makes sense because they used to good morning, good morning, good morning, yeah. Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That,
like the endings, kwaheri, kwaheri, haya,
mm,
haya. Like it's like the same in English greetings.
yeah. But for Kiswahili, we all know that habari is what is the news? What are the news in the morning? What's new in the morning? Okay. In page 21, we have questions there. So I hope you're perfectly okay with them.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you say what? Okay, Safi. What's the meaning of Safi?
Like cool, fresh.
Clean? Actually, Safi means clean too. But anyway, in a
Oh,
greeting, cool. Yeah. Safi means clean. Okay, that's good. We're all okay with that, right? Since you have done, I don't want to repeat it. I'm just going through whatever maybe I might assume, might think. Oh,
actually, just like I have just a quick question.
Go ahead.
There's one I didn't fill out, and it's mzima.
The one from Zima.
Yeah.
Mzima? Same Zima.
What does it mean?
Actually, it should be umzima. Umzima. It
And
is
what does
like
it mean?
it's like asking you good. Are you good? Are you okay?
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay.
More of a health wise.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That was it.
Yeah. So you can say dio, meaning mzima, dio, mzima, or yeah, just either way. You can say ndio, yes, okay, or mzima, mzima. You can still reply to that way. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Then the next page we have the English whatever translation, but I'm more interested with so healthy, the healthy one there, umzima.
Yeah.
And then we go down. Wait a little.
Pardon?
Wait a little. Let me share my screen. Thank you for sure. This one over here. Ah, there we go. Just a minute. Wait a little. When you tell someone, here we go. This one.
Oh, wait a little.
Hmm.
Ngoja kidogo.
Yes, ngoja kidogo.
Ngoja kidogo.
Nice.
Would you mind writing it in the chat? Because I didn't have that one.
A little is ngoja kidogo. Ngoja kidogo. Okay. Then I guess the rest are good. Today, wait, morning, is there anything wrong with you? What is the response of baadaye?
Badai.
Baadaye. Or haya baadaye, sawa.
Could you say kwaheri as well? Or not really?
Baadaye, maybe kwaheri baadaye.
Okay.
Yeah, like, yeah. Mambo poa, shikamo, we all know this. Kwema?
Kwema.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's nice.
It's like a trick.
I'm moving fast. Okay. I guess this one you already also know. You walk out of your door in the morning and see one of the village elders.
Shikamo.
Shikamo. Maybe shikamo, and then what will be the next thing? I've improvised another question.
That we say or they say?
Yeah, he has responded.
First he says maharaba.
Yeah, he'll respond marhaba, but what would be your next thing?
I think in the morning I would say habari sa asubuhi.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I've underlined that. Yeah. You can be shikamo, marahaba, habari ya asubuhi, njema, salama. Yeah. And then maybe you want to end it. Have a nice day. I think we never learned that one. Let me give you.
Say, I should know this.
Kuana, that is why I wanted us to go through them so that I remember these small details. Kuana siku njema. Have a nice day. Kuana siku njema. The response will be wewe pia. Nawe pia. Sorry. Nawe pia. Nawe pia means you too. Someone might ask me, what about nawewe? Yes. Nawe is just a short form of nawewe. You can still say nawewe pia. We good up to there? Yeah. And since we have mentioned that, I feel like it's also good to know how to tell someone. So, kuwa na siku njema is have a good day, have a great day. A good way of telling someone. How do you tell someone have a good night?
Lala salama.
Sleep well. How about good, great? Maybe they are going to a night shift. So
It's usiku vema.
yeah, kuwa na usiku mwema. Not njema, but mwema.
Vema.
Have a good night. Have a great night. You don't want to tell them sleep well, yet they are going to hustle.
I've been saying that to my Uber drivers at night. So they have probably thought I'm really strange.
Not really. By the end of the day, they'll go and sleep.
Well, and then they will continue to work.
Kuwa na usiku mwema can be, and the response is the same. Nawe pia?
I have a question.
Yes.
So when we, siku and usiku, it's only the U that's different. So what is like the meaning of that?
The class.
Okay.
Mm.
But one means day, one means night.
Night. Yeah.
And
Usiku
why
is
is
the day and the usiku is the night.
siku is the day and usiku is the night?
Yes.
But does it mean something like not day or something? Or why is it? I mean, I just think it's so similar.
Remember, this is a noun. This is a noun. In such contradiction can only come when you are talking about a verb. A noun, it's always just the way it is. It doesn't really have, it's just a name. It doesn't have a hidden meaning behind it. And as we know for the Kiswahili, the grammatical meaning behind it. This one is just direct the way it is. But when it comes to the verbs, yeah, such a question can really apply there. But in noun, just take it the way it is. It's just a name.
Okay.
Yeah. But good observation. I never thought actually the difference between day and night is you in Kiswahili.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. A group of children come to your door and say hodi. What will you say?
Karibuni or
Kari-
hakuna hodi.
Hakuna hodi if you don't want disturbance. But karibuni, yes. Group karibuni, one karibu. Okay. What will you ask somebody how the afternoon has been? I guess that one is super direct.
Habari za mchana.
Yeah. Habari za mchana. Or you can also ask umeshindaje?
Oh yeah, this one is difficult.
The hated
You
one.
could, but I never will.
Umeshindaje can also work there.
But I've noticed this one is very popular.
Umeshindaje?
All, yeah, my
Yeah.
colleagues at work, it's the only thing they ask me every day, and every day I forget what they
Mm. Something about Kiswahili is that the more you get conversant with it, you tend to shorten it more. You tend to shorten it more. You see one of your peers, you already know that one. It's Mambo, right?
or VP.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Also VP can work. VP can also work. And also niaje, but niaje is we said it's under category of shame. And all of
What page is this?
sorry?
Which page number?
Page 23.
Recommend the wrong book.
Page
It's not Swahili made easy, no?
Guys, did I send you Swahili Made Easy?
Yeah.
No,
No.
Not Mambo Poa.
I said,
Oh,
I have the
Listen
number.
to this.
Yeah.
let me see, maybe it's,
Mom, yeah, page 23. But if you have a problem, let me know. But your books are here. Next week you'll have your books. And you can have space to write down.
yes, no, I have it.
Are you good? All right,
Yes.
listen. Okay, so when a person approaches somebody, you already know that one is hodi. You will know these ones. What about this one? When someone wants to pass through a crowd.
Samahani.
Yeah, samahani. Samahani. Okay.
Samahani is like, excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse me. And samahani can be excuse me to pass or excuse me. Oh, that one also reminds me, okay, I have said something and then you want me to repeat. How will you ask me in Kiswahili? Who want to try? Who has been doing homework? Okay. I've written on the chat.
Of course.
I want someone to read it loud.
Samahani, tafadhali, rudia?
Rudia, yeah.
Rudia. What does rudia mean?
Repeat.
Ah, okay, yeah.
You want someone to repeat something? Samahani, tafadhali, rudia. Maybe you want them to repeat slowly. You are trying to... Yes?
Similar meaning, no? Rudy and Rudia.
Yeah, Rudy is come back or go back. Rudy. And Rudia is to repeat. When you are coming back, you are repeating the root which you used, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. Repeat, Rudia and Rudy come back. What about you want to tell someone because they are speaking so fast, you want them to go slow?
This is pole pole.
Yeah, pole pole. So you can be tafadhali rudia pole pole. Want them to go slow. And then now it'd be like habari ya asubuhi. Maybe I was habari ya asubuhi. Samahani, tafadhali rudia pole pole. Habari ya asubuhi.
Oh, so you would say the whole sentence? You would say, or can you also just say pole pole tafadhali?
Yeah. Still okay.
Okay.
Remember, it's just these are just words which I'm trying to put. You can play around with them. You can even just the way you can play around with English words the same way. Still, you can even be like samahani. Samahani. Okay, but samahani is sometimes in English you say excuse me, right? Samahani, and someone repeats something. Or we can even be tafadhali rudia. And even you can go around and say rudia tafadhali. Take away. Tafadhali rudia ninasema Kiswahili kidogo. I speak
a little bit.
Okay, that's great. I'll skip that and go to this. So before we go to that, I just want us to do a small revision so that we all in the same page. I guess we already know these things, but I want us, when we go to practice the questions, we are all in the same page. So what we are doing there is what we call the personal pronoun and verb conjugation. And possibly I'll also talk about tenses. So you remember when I talked about strong, I don't need to talk about this again, but I'll talk about personal pronouns. Personal pronouns. When I'm talking of pronouns, I'm talking about I, you, and then Kiswahili is he. We are in the second, the third person is he or she. So how do I say I?
Mimi.
Mimi. There you go. And how do you say you? It's a bit
Nene?
tricky. Sorry?
Way.
Wewe. And then what you had said, yeah is the third person. Great. I'm still going to, we go to the plural. We, right?
Sisi.
Sisi. And unlike English, Kiswahili has a plural for you, which I'm going to call it you all.
Ninyi.
Nyinyi.
Nini.
Yeah. Nyinyi. Others Tanzanians will say ninyi without a Y. Some dialects. I'm not, but I think it's a dialect in Tanzania. Ninyi. I guess they don't like the nyinyi, the repetition of the NYI. He or she, they.
Wow.
Wow.
I forgot about that one.
Wow, yeah. It's a good way of, you can be exclaiming, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the personal pronoun. But now the other thing I want us to check is the verb conjugation. So how am I going to do? I'm going to do this. I want to say, what is cook?
Pika.
Yeah.
Pika, right?
Yeah.
So I want to say, I am cooking. Mimi
Ninapika.
ninapika. Ninapika, okay, let me be more specific. Biryani. Lakini hakuna hodi. You didn't get my job. Okay, so what?
No, the
Mimi,
above us.
huh? Or it's not a joke. It's too. Anyway. So mimi ninapika biryani. Wewe.
Unapika.
Unapika biryani. Then we are talking about the third person over there, he or she.
Anapika.
Anapika biryani. Then the plurals go the same. Sisi.
Tunapika.
Sisi tunapika. Nyinyi
Napika.
mnapika. Okay, I'm forgetting the third part, but you all know it's biryani. And then wow.
Wanapika.
Wanapika. So from this, what we had there, the first part was the personal pronouns. From this, I'm going to derive the verb conjugation. Verb conjugation. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the subject prefix. So the subject prefix, as you can see, all of this is the same thing, but we are changing ni, u, a, then this was tu, wa. Actually, we can drop this. Okay, before I do the summary, we can drop this and just say Nina pika. I can say Nina pika, unapika, ana pika, and the plurals. Tunapika, mnapika, and wanapika. Okay, yeah, wanapika biryani, tunapika biryani, but we are more interested with the verbs. So I can still do this. Both of these ways are correct because this whole sentence is ni na pika, which is made up of ni stands for I, na is the tense, and then pika, the verb. So that is what we call the subject prefix, ni. U is the, okay. U is who, he or she is a, and then the plurals two. Guys, you're not contributing. It's like I'm alone. Wow. Okay, two stands for we,
You all,
and they, right?
He, she is wa or un. Anna. Like
It's wa.
Oh, that's the
Just
prefix.
wa.
Okay.
Yeah, the prefix.
Yes.
So with this, you are good to go. I usually give this a summary. How do you remember the subject prefixes? Ni, u, a, wa, ni, u, a, tu, wa. Ni, u, a, tu, wa. If you know that, you are good to go. You already know a big percentage of Swahili. I'm not going to say which percent. Are we good? So from the book, this is it. The summary is in page 25. What I was just talking about. First person, mimi, me. Second, you, wewe, and he or she. Sisi, nyinyi, you all, and then wow. And what I've just said, it's not a must use the pronoun. It's just written down there. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm repeating what is in the book. But because I want us to revise. Are we okay with that? Okay. Then there's something that from the verb root. Did you understand what is the verb root part?
Yeah.
We all good. Okay. But I'm not going to actually use it. Then the other thing I'll talk about is the tense markers. This one is in less than a minute. I finished talking about that. We have four tenses. This one, Maria should give me should explain us the tenses.
Tenses. Well, you have the present tense, the past, the future, and the present preteritum one. I have done something. The recent past.
Past participle.
Yeah, that's the name.
Have, to mean have. I have cooked.
This one is marked by na. This one I don't remember.
Leon will tell us. The other one?
And I need to look in my notes. Ta. That's me. And the past one is li.
Li. I like arranging them like the Japan, the airport in Japan. Nali meta. Someone told me that the airport in Japan is called Nalime. I don't know. So Nalimeta. Present, past participle, something which has happened but not long ago. Then future. So basically what we had just done, you can just replace with it. How? We said Mimi. Okay, now we have graduated. We no longer need Mimi. So we can just say Nina Pika. How will you say I cooked then? Since Nina Pika is I am cooking. Guled.
Sorry, how would you say? I cooked. Nila Pika.
Nili
Pika. Sorry.
Nilipika. I cooked. How will you say they will cook, Leon?
They will cook. Watapika.
Watapika. There we go. Okay, what is the singular of watapika, Maria?
Nitapika.
Watapika, the singular.
Atapika.
Atapika. I know I played a little trick there. That is how we need to be, like, just need to be able to, okay, you can reverse it, you can take it far, and you don't need to think, you already know pika or, you know, lala, and then you're like, you start doing the maths in your head. I want it to be just nita pika, nita lala, nili lala, ali lala. Lala is sleep, right? Alilala, alilala, walilala. So that now next time I give you something like but, how do you say but?
Lakini.
Lakini. Oh, good. So you can play around and say nililala, lakini alipika. What did I say? Oh, okay.
What? I am sleeping. No? Okay. I was sleeping, but I was sleeping, but we cooked. They cooked.
He or she cooked.
Oh.
I slept, but she cooked. Or he cooked.
I slept. What's the difference between I slept and I was sleeping? How do you say I was sleeping?
I was sleeping, you'll say nilikuwa nina lala.
Forget it.
That's how you say I was sleeping. Nilikuwa ninalala. But in this case, it's just I slept. Very direct. Once we get to kuwa, kuwa is a monosyllabic. I don't want to start talking about it right now. We'll still get there. So you see already you can make sentences. Just from that. Okay. Any question up to there? Swali? Kuna swali?
Hakuna.
Sawa.
Hapana.
Haya, good. Then I go to the book again. Since we are doing very good. One clap for you. Because you are doing good. Okay, I'm not supposed to just release the sign because I'll be, maybe you have earphones in your head, in your ears, and then I clap, it will be bad sound. Okay, so we have the 10 common verbs. Amka. I guess you already know these ones. Which one do you know?
Off
You
by
already.
heart?
Hmm?
You mean like off by heart, like without looking?
Yeah, by looking, like which one do you recognize? Like, this one I already knew.
Panda?
Samani?
Panda.
Panda. Okay, great. Panda. Yes, I already mentioned, we have mentioned Lala, like Lala, Pika. We are just
Lima.
cooking biryani the other day. Lima.
Lima, we had the first week.
Oh.
And Twa, we had when introducing ourselves.
Itwa, yes.
Fika.
And Fika.
Fika, nice.
Oh yes, enda.
Enda. Okay. Fanya, fanya kazi.
Yes.
Fanya, fanya is do. So Kiswahili,
You have
instead of
work.
say I work, you usually say I do work. Ninafanya kazi. That's good. You see, with these words, you are capable of making over 100 sentences, just like that. These ones. Actually, is it 100 or 1,000? I don't remember the math. I forgot, but yeah. You are told with 10 verbs, you are capable of making a lot of words, a lot of sentences already in a language. Anyway, so it is in page 26 of your book. I want you to take a minute, just look at it and try to memorize these 10. Today we are working on just 10. And combine everything which we have learned, including the pronouns, the subject prefix, and the tense.
Can you give an example of Lima? How would you use lima? How would you use
Lima.
lima?
Lima is like farming. Ninalima nini? What's fruit? Okay, let me talk of ndizi. Ndizi is banana. Ninalima ndizi. Ah, I told you about mboga. Ninalima
Okay.
mboga. It can be cultivate or farm.
Okay.
Or farming.
Would you use it like, let's say, if you started something, if you created something, would you use lima like say if you say I started a business or
Agribusiness.
I started a okay, so it's only to do with like farming or
Yeah,
agriculture.
agriculture, yeah. It's only to do with farming and things to do with agriculture. And you see the reason why it's a common word, as you can see, there's plant, farming. Some of these things tells you this vocabulary is controlled by also the economic activities of the people. And Swahili people are farmers. So you can't never run away from cultivating when you are talking. And I don't know if I told you, it's also a good way of rapport. Once you see the sun, it's too hot, and you want to talk to someone, you're like, hey, the sun is hot. And then you're like, the maize are drying. And maybe you can talk of unga ya ugali. Okay, unga, the ugali, you know ugali, right? You can talk of the price of the maize flour going up due to the drought. And you can really have a good conversation and go to tax and everything, you see. And before you know it, maybe you have already exchanged numbers, you know? Just from the farm, yeah. Because most of the people, it's relatable. It's relatable in East Africa, farming. And when we are talking of farming, yeah. Anyway. So, anyway, have you crammed? Not cramming, but just memorizing.
I think I need to do it another time.
I want us to practice. At least today you go with 3 or 4.
What? You don't want to do this on a Friday night? It's okay.
It's a Friday night, okay. Let's work on the Friday night.
It's my favorite Friday activity to memorize verbs.
My brain is
Friday
like dumb.
night, in a normal Friday night, you will amka late on Saturday.
All right. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You will lala.
Sleep.
You will
Sleep.
lala late.
Sleep late.
And then amka.
Wake up.
Saturday.
Around 11 or maybe noon. And then
Hannah, not me.
when will you amka?
6 a.m.
Oh, okay.
every day.
Why?
The animals want to go outside and they want breakfast.
Animals,
Then,
like different species of animals.
Cats and dogs, like not too wild.
Oh, yes. When you said animals,
Yeah.
I thought you had some snakes.
Yeah.
Or something.
In Europe, people say animals, it's implied it's only cats and dogs. But I guess here I could have like a zebra in the backyard.
Exactly. Yeah.
okay.
So,
Then since they are hungry, will you pika?
no,
Pika?
I don't cook. It's just biscuits. There's no cooking.
Okay. We are trying to play with these words. Help me to play around with them.
You know, panda, plant or climb, like it's a big difference between plant and climb. Plant as in plant is like plants.
Like a seed or a plant, like a tree or something.
Okay.
It will
So,
depend with the context.
yeah.
Because if, for example, I say, ninapanda Mount Kenya,
Yes.
obviously
climb.
you're not planting, you're climbing.
I'm climbing. Yes.
What about if I say like Anna, Pika, Leo, Maria?
Nice.
Like-
But you will start with Maria.
At the beginning.
Subject, yeah, the noun, verb, SVO. Object.
Okay, so Anna, Maria, Anna, Pika, Leo.
Yes.
Like with the question.
She's cooking today.
Like if I ask her if she's cooking today.
If the J, the famous J, if it was a question.
At the end.
No, at the beginning. J.
Before J, Maria, Anna, Pika, Leo.
Ndio, and mimi ninapika chapati leo.
I want to correct that. Once the way you're right. Whatever you said is right. I'm just correcting Leon's just small mistake. She asked, is Maria cooking? So basically it's either she was talking to us. She didn't
Pika.
ask. So it will be J Maria unapika. Are you cooking? Yeah.
Okay.
You answered the question that I actually wanted to ask, but I didn't ask.
Just think of something. Gullet and J Gullet. Li Panda Mount Kenya.
What? Yeah, I had the 10 minutes بعدين. Panda. Okay, panda is crime. Lee is past. Okay. Hakuna. How do I have not? I don't know how to say that. Hakuna. Uli panda Mount Kenya. Is that correct?
Okay, a very good question. There we need to do negations. I did not climb, but I'm not going to give you that one right now. There, right now, what you have in your resources is just saying yes or no. So hapana.
Okay.
Could he say hapana? If you wanted to then ask Maria the same question back, could you say hapana na wewe?
Yeah. How about you?
Does that return the question back, right?
Yeah.
And what's the difference between hapana and hakuna? Is there a difference? Does it depend on the context?
You want to answer that one, Maria? You look like your posture about to answer.
Well, hapana means no, and hakuna means nothing, or like you would say, no problem. For instance, hakuna matata is like there's nothing there, there's no problem. But if you just want to say no, as in yes and no, you use hapana. That's at least my understanding. Please correct me, Daniel, if I'm wrong.
No, you're right. You're very right. That's how you say. Maybe if I want to do direct translate, there is no, hakuna, there is no. I know that doesn't sound Kiswahili, but English, but yeah, in a Kiswahili perspective. But what she has said is perfectly right. And just something to add, since now you are learning Kiswahili, you'll say hakuna shida.
There's
Hakuna
no
shida
problem.
is more native than hakuna matata. And I was looking at some articles. I saw someone has trademarked hakuna matata.
Huh?
Yeah, someone
Probably
trademarked
Disney.
hakuna matata, and then I'm like, oh, okay. If,
You know, so I've heard Aina Shida also. I heard that one of it.
mm,
Aina Shida. Oh, Aina Shida.
yeah, hakuna shida. Hakuna matata and hakuna shida is the same thing, but natives, it's more native to say hakuna shida, but they all mean the same. Then I saw that, is it called the Disney have trademarked hakuna matata, so you can't use it in business. Maybe you'll help us you'll help me write a bill. What do you call it? I don't know even. Try to, fight back. Why do we trademark a language, some words in a language? Ah,
The you can't you can't trade words like that.
yeah. So interesting. Anyway, yeah. So we go on. We are doing good. I don't want to talk about the negations for now, tafadhali. If we talk about negations right now, it will be more complicated. Let us go step by step. Right now, just be able to say hapana, ndio. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say ndio in a conversation.
Ndio.
People just say natives they just say eh.
Oh,
Ah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, is also a form of saying ndio.
Yeah. I never heard any, I don't think I've heard anyone say ndio before. Like a native say that before.
Ndio. Sometimes they can say but the sound
Yeah.
can also mean can be two things. Leo unapika chapati? And then leo unapika chapati? Is like, yeah, it's like a question. Maybe someone didn't hear or they're surprised. Huh? What?
That's like also you do it in like English or German as well. Like I always said, I like it's also kind of it's informal, and like my grandparents would consider it rude, and I used to say and then my granddad would always be like yeah or nein, like yeah, or like what do you mean, like say the word. But yeah, I think it's colloquial, right? Like, but yeah.
And anyway, since you are ladies, I'll talk about this to Guled. You find the ladies like, actually it's more common with ladies, like, how you wanna, when you're asking someone, they're like, it's very, or it's not more of ndio. They like using that.
Yeah.
And if you want to say no, sometimes people can say or
Yes.
That's also a sound for no. Great. We go on practicing. You are doing good. We are doing good. We are doing good. Ninataka chai. Let me use what is called.
UNC.
Can I say Mimi Pia?
Yeah. Unataka
Yes.
chai Leon?
So just one quick question, Maria. What did you say? You said Mimi.
Mimi Pia. Pia is too, like me too.
Oh,
Me also, yeah.
Okay. Can also be a good one. Ninaishi Nairobi. Na wewe Kulen?
Mimi pia.
Perfect.
Um,
Someone to bring something?
What, how would you put, like, okay, no, that's beyond our level, maybe. I'll forget that one, I'll leave that one. Je, we is Sisi. Tuna enda. Yeah. Tuna enda. Is that correct? Tuna enda. I don't know. Tuna enda museum.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Does that make sense?
Ndio. It makes sense. Perfectly correct. Did you guys get what he said? He asked?
he asked if we want to go to the museum.
Yeah. Are we going? Are we going? So,
Yeah.
are we going? Je, tunaenda?
Ndio, tunaenda.
Nice. Hapana. Hapana. Hapana.
Leonie, je unapenda maji?
What was the last word?
Maji?
Water.
Machi.
It's
Just
some special water, so yeah.
water.
Special.
What's water? Do I? Oh, panda. I thought panda.
Oh.
Ndio. Na wewe?
Ndio, sana.
Hapana, ninapenda kahawa.
Kahawa.
Lakini kahawa. The rest, I was going to say kahawa is mostly water, but
Kahawa ni maji. Ni maji pia.
kahawa, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Je kule uliishi England?
Ndio. No.
Uingereza.
Uliishi England. Is that correct? Did I say I lived in England?
No.
Yes, I lived in England.
You said uli, and then I was pointing. I.
Oh, Nili.
Yes.
Nili, yeah, okay. Nili ishi England, yes.
And England is Uingereza.
Uingereza. Uingereza.
Niliishi, uliishi, aliishi, tuliishi, mliishi, waliishi. It's a boring way of like trying to, but it helps. Nilipika, unapika, atapika.
Nilipika. Did you say nilipika or nilip?
Nilipika.
Oh.
Nilipika. No. Let me. I also play around with the tenses. Ninapika.
Yes, I am cooking.
Utapika. Utapika.
Okay. We
Utapika.
are cooking.
And then
We will cook.
You will cook.
atapika. No, amepika. Amepika.
They have cooked.
And then tutapika, koroga.
We will cook soon.
Yeah. You know the koroga?
No.
Oh. So in Kenya, we have like a restaurant like what do you call this restaurant? Something, is it Red Ginger in Parklands, whereby you can go with friends and then instead of them cooking for you, they bring the ingredients and then you cook together as you talk, so you have your drinks, make, yeah, you cook. It's called koroga.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of making a barbecue in the house, you make an order, and then they bring the ingredients for you, the pot and everything. Then you do it. You pay them for doing the good job for yourself. Yeah, it's called koroga. You might hear it around, koroga. Kukoroga is to stir. It's a good team building activity. So tutapika, koroga.
Hapana.
Definitely hapana sana.
But koroga can be not a must to be there. So since it has become a brand, we can pick a koroga in our own place.
Yeah, definitely.
Ndio.
Haya. Unaitwa nani?
Unaitwa what? What is your name?
Maria.
I want you to do like the whole sentence.
Okay. Mimi naitwa Maria.
Perfect. How about, I want to ask, how about her?
Her. That's yeye anaitwa Leonie.
Yes. Na yeye anaitwa Leonie. And if you want to be the grandma, unaitwa nani? Na yeye anaitwa nani? I don't know if it's the same from where you come from, but they'll ask questions if you are with friends. What is your name? What is her name? What is like that? I don't know if it's a common thing about grandma or is it my grandma?
Very long.
But then if So if someone's like unaitwa nani and you say mimi nina itwa leo ni na wewe.
Yes.
Okay.
Na wewe.
So na wewe always works. Just and you.
Yeah, and you. And if you want to say and him or and her, na yeye.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na yeye. Actually, you can use it like you can just say na and then fix the pronoun for every. Maybe you
Like if
go ahead.
since someone asked you about a third person, like Anna Soma, for instance, you could see Indio Mimi Nina Soma Piat.
Yes, yes, perfect.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? Just a general question. So earlier you said that the je should come first, but then you have like when you say umeamkaje, it's at the end. Why is that?
So when je comes at the start, it is just a way of showing it's a question. But umeamkaje, when je is attached to the verb, it's asking how. It means how. So it means how did you wake up?
Can you also then say ulilalaje?
Yeah, yeah, very perfect. Ulilalaje? And even if I ask you uliendaje, uliendaje? You say nilienda Kisumu. Uliendaje? How did you go? So basically I'm asking you maybe the mode of transport.
Okay.
I like this. You are playing around with these words. That's how you're supposed to play with these words. They're just simple. Just the same way you play with numbers. My maths teacher used to say, maths playing with numbers. But once you're alone with the paper, the playing stops.
That's true.
The playing stops, the headache starts.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's just a matter of sort of learning it off by heart, and it's a tedious process. And when I was trying to sort of practice them, I always like stuck to the easiest, which is like Nina. And then it's sort of you have to force yourself to learn the ones that are harder, which is I think what I'm struggling with.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to page 31 and try and see how good have we gotten. Or it was just a math lesson. I guess if you have already answered, don't check your book. You can check the screen just to see if you remember. So in this case, you're just filling in the subject prefix from this. How do we go? Leon, Maria, Glad, just alternate each other.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, tunajua. Just say the whole thing.
Anajua.
Anajua.
they, wajua, unajua.
Wanajua.
Najua.
Unajua. Ah, no, sorry, I saw the plural. Unajua.
Unajua, unajua, unajua.
Unajua.
Anasema.
Anasema.
Ninasema.
Nasema.
Tunasema.
Tunasema.
Inasema.
Mnasema. Okay. Now we'll go to the singular.
Right.
So
So
what do you
this
mean?
is tunajua, so it is the singular is
Ninajua.
ninajua.
Oh, right.
Okay, you'll go to the opposite. If it's singular, you go to the plural.
Oh,
Okay, are we doing the same order as before?
Yeah. Let's start
it's
again
me.
from here.
The person is singular. So plural would be mnajua.
This is anajua. The person knows anajua. So the plural.
They wanajua.
Wanajua. Yeah.
That's anajua.
Anajua.
Tunajua.
Najua.
You singular. Unajua.
Mnajua.
Mnajua. Yeah.
Wanasema.
Wanasema.
Tunasema.
Ninasema. Yeah.
Yeah, ninasema.
Mnasema.
Mnasema. Nice game.
Strangely harder.
So once you get the ni, u, a, tu, wa, just do the math. And the more you continue, the more it will get easy and easy. It's just like gym. It's our brain learning is like gym. Everything we are made of muscles. So the way you go and lift a 10 kilogram and you lift 3 rounds, the following day your bone is aching, your muscles. You continue, you go, it becomes easy. It's the same way with the brain. The same. Okay, kuenda is to go, right?
Do we start? Ninaenda.
And okay.
What does it mean? Cuenda.
Kuenda is to go.
And
From end.
Sorry. I got confused with the ku, but it just means to. It's just an infinitive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm actually smiling because it worked. Okay. Where?
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Okay. I was carrying that. Unaenda.
anaenda.
No?
Wewe unaenda, yeye. You are right, sorry. Once you see me not speaking, it means that you are right. Once I speak or interrupt you, I'm trying to correct you.
Okay.
Which I hate most. So
Dimata, tunaenda.
This one.
Yeye anaenda.
Yeah.
Sisi tuenda.
Tunaenda. Oh, okay, yeah, very, very right. What? But we said present tense in the present tense. So, tunaenda. Nyinyi, Maria.
Nyinyi mnaenda.
The last one, wow.
Wanaenda.
Wanaenda. Kupanda, we already know is to plant, right? Or to climb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kuimba is to sing. Sing like a song.
Okay.
Okay. How do you say
Daniel,
this? Yes.
I have to go. Sorry about that, but I have to go. I will see you guys next week. Is the class is Tuesday, yes. Back on as usual. Next week.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
as we meet, make sure you have gone through this, huh?
Up to
Wherever we reach. Okay, I'll share their video. You can also follow maybe what you have left.
okay.
I think the video will be much easier. You watch what has been left.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye. Bye.
Kwaheri, wikendi njema.
Asante. Na wewe.
Asante.
Oh, now how to say you na nini?
Yeah.
Okay.
Na nyinyi pia.
Kwaheri.
Nice way of ending the class. Okay.
I am living is Mimi, or you don't need it. Nina, is she? Is she?
Mimi ninaishi.
Naishi, yeah.
You can even be more, you can complete it and say, Mimi ninaishi Red Hill, Spring Valley. Okay.
Tunataka.
Tunataka chai.
Tunataka chai.
Now.
Chai latte. Eh?
Tunataka chai samahani. Oh, please, I want to say please. Oops.
Tafadhali.
Tafadhali. Sorry.
That's when your host is becoming mean. Tunataka chai tafadhali. She's cooking.
Anapika boga.
Boga. Okay. They are cultivating.
Wanalima chakula.
He is doing.
Anafanya.
Unafanya kazi.
You're all arriving. Nafika.
Afrika.
Leo.
Leo.
Oh.
That was a long
Yep.
flight.
Maria, do you also have that with the rhyming with fika? I always think of the Swedish fika.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Like, it's
And
so
it
perfect, actually.
Yeah, and it makes me want cinnamon rolls.
Me too, on top of a hill in front of a red little wooden cabin. Every time.
Every time.
What is fika in Swedish?
It's like a coffee break, but
Oh,
it's like it's like a big thing there where you sit down and you have cinnamon rolls, like a pastry and a coffee, and you sit and you talk and you take a break.
oh,
It's like a holy thing there. It's a big deal.
It's almost like institutionalized at this point.
Yeah.
okay. So it must be nice to work in Sweden then.
Yeah,
Thanks.
they do it at work.
A coffee break, and then there's a lunch break.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like a big thing, and if you don't fika, you don't look at your phone, you don't, like, you're in the moment, you're really just there. That's
Mhm.
why I think driving is actually for fika a really nice, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. In that moment. Hmm. Then we have breaking down the STVE. Let us break down, but I'll break down what, because I know our time is almost up. We break down a few which I think they'll be tricky, but I'll start with the simple one. So, tunafanya, the meaning is
You're doing?
we are doing.
Yeah, doing
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
together, we had it right.
Yeah. Gosh.
Unahitaji kahawa. Mhm. Oh, hitaji is here. Need.
No.
Actually, is to wear.
Where is va? Okay,
Ah,
va.
To wear.
Yeah,
Taji
like
is need.
a cloth. Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Taji is need, right? To need something.
Yeah, hitaji, to need. Yeah, something. Hitaji, need.
Hitaji.
Mm. And safisha is clean.
Mm.
Mm.
Clean.
The rest I know we already know. Okay, so let us break it down. We'll still go through them. Tunafanya, meaning is we are doing, and subject prefix is
Who?
to, yeah. Tense,
Na.
na. The verb root,
Fun.
fan.
And then verb end is a.
Ah, yeah.
Why is that the verb end?
The verb end.
Yeah.
The ending of the verb. Okay. In page 27 of your book, it is explaining more on the verb end. Like, you remember when we said strong? Okay, I have to stop just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending. And this ending is very important because sometimes it will change. For example, when
Okay.
you look at page 27, you see pika, pikia, pikiana, pikisha, and the ending is bringing out the meaning of a different meaning of that verb. Cook for, cook each other, and then make someone cook. There's also cook for each other, all that, the ending.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically the fan is the root. So which will be the root for penda?
Ah.
And
Pend.
Oh,
P-E-N.
the root. Sorry, I was thinking about the end.
The root. I was at the root. Actually, you
Yeah.
need. There's no way you can go to the end without first getting the root. Technically,
Yeah.
yeah. Anaitwa.
Itu is the verb root. Itu.
Actually, yeah. This one now is a different one. It's it. It.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just when you thought you had it.
I was like, finally, I'm gonna get it right this time. No,
In
but I don't see.
IT. I want to show you why.
So the word ending here would be wa,
So anaitwa. Yeah, it's
but
wa.
on the page 27, I don't see it as an option.
Okay, this is how you get the verb. The verb is itwa, right? So how do we get the verb root? It's what doesn't change. Itwa is called. Ita is called. Itana call each other. So what does it remain? What doesn't change is the IT.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Let it not stress you. It is just an heads up. Like I'm just trying to show you, hey, this is how Swahili words can behave. For now, you really don't need even to know what is it, but it's good to give you that heads up. Just show you and have the idea. Let it not give you an headache, please.
Okay.
Okay, Safisha.
Starfish, and then A is the verb end. I hope.
Safi.
Safi, and then Sha is the verb end.
Verb end, yeah. Mnahitaji.
Maria's turn.
This one is going. This is Arabic. Let me warn you. It's from Arabic descent. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess heat is the
No. But
okay, then I'm gonna
but nice guess. Nice guess. But I wish you could have gone big.
Itaj.
Itaj. Yeah. Itaj. And then
I went small. I didn't go big.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Then now about va. Let me go to the simplest. Ninaenda. And
Ah.
there you go. Yeah.
One on you.
Like you.
You guys have started reading my mind. You've read my mind. These questions were set and positioned in a very strategic way, and it's already you have already learned my game. Okay. I need to go and reshuffle again. Wanava.
Okay. I'm gonna guess va. And then a.
Va, yes, very right.
Woo!
Nice. What I'm wondering is that there's one which we always have. Okay. It's not there. I dropped it. Interesting. Sawa basi. There's always one which has like theta, doesn't have a verb end.
Oh.
And it seems that it's not here. Because
Is that cooler?
Yeah.
Is that cooler?
No. Kula is actually L.
Yeah.
Kula is just an
Okay,
L.
but A is the verb ending. Okay.
Let me get the other book so that I tell you to choose it. Just for for you to know like how they behave. There's one. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hitaji. This one. This one it is Hitaji, not Hitaji. Hitaji. The
Oh.
verb root is 0 because it's borrowed. Hitaji is the Arabic form, but you can say Hitajia, Hitajiwa, Hitajiana. No, it is just Hitaji. Yeah, that is one. That is what I missed. Okay. Yeah. But actually, we can say Hitaji. Yeah, it's Itaji. It's Itaji. So the verb root is 0, theta. For who want to be more academic. Let's finish with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Mimi.
Mimi.
Wow.
Wow.
Wewe.
Wewe.
I love the question form.
Hmm?
Sisi.
Sisi.
Nini.
Nyinyi. Perfect. The other ones, I leave it at that.
Yeah.
You have done 2 hours non-stop, so
It's like the pause before you answer.